I get her into the lounge and I hold her hands while she lowers herself onto my couch. Mr. 53 has followed us in. "All right, Glynis," he says. "Can I get you anything? A glass of water or something?" "It's all right, son," I say. "I'll take it from here." "Oh, well, if you're sure. My wife's just over the road. She's a community nurse, so I could get her to come over and give Glynis a once-over if you wanted, Glynis." "Thank you, young man, but we'll be fine now." "Si," he says. "What?" "My name is Simon. Didn't get your name, boss?" "No," I say. "It's Alec," wheezes Glynis. "Alex," he says. "Oh, righto, Alex. Well, I'll see you later then." "I dare say," I say. "Don't worry, Alex, I'll see myself out. OK, bye." "Bye," wheezes Glynis and wiggles her fingers at him as a little goodbye wave. And he's gone. And suddenly Glynis's wheezing is much improved. "Oh, thought he'd never go," says Glynis, almost normally. So I leave her sitting there on the couch and go through to put the kettle on. She's still wheezing, but it's definitely easier for her now. I can tell she's going to be all right. "Cup of tea then, Glynis," I call back. "Do you have any gold blend?" she says. I pop my head back through the door and see she's smoothing the skirt of her nightie out over her thighs and spreading it out over the cushions where she's sitting. Her cheeks aren't so flushed now, I'm relieved to see. "Gold blend," I say. "Are you sure that'll be a good idea, Glynis? It's very stimulating, you know, coffee." "Why, where's the coffee in the mornings, Alec? Can't do anything without my coffee." "Well," I say, "if you were sure. I'll have a look in the cupboard." I go back through to the kitchen and open the kettle cupboard. We always call it that, the kettle cupboard, because it's over the kettle. But I must admit I'm not very hopeful. I never drink coffee, me. There's lots of old boxes of tea bags in there, all different colours. Jill went through a phase of drinking herbal teas. Horrible teas, I used to say to her. But then she went off them. "Tasted funny," she said. Perhaps that was the chemo too. I haven't had a good sort out yet. I'm making a bit of noise, having a rummage, when I hear she's trying to say something to me. "Hang on, Glynis, I can't hear you." I go back through. "I was saying, he seems very nice, doesn't he?" she says. "Who does?" "Him. What's his name from over the road? Simon. He seems very nice." "Does he?" "Yes, very obliging, I thought." "Maybe. Nice to have some younger people in the street, eh, Alec?" "If you say so, Glynis." "It is nice to have some new people. I hope they, get involved in things." "Things? What things?" "Oh, local things, like if there's another street party, like when he was at Jubilee or something." Who? The King, Prince Charles. I think kettle's boiled, Alec." All right, keep your hair on." So back in the kitchen at last I find a very old jar of little gold. Jill must have bought it, for workmen and the like. I take the lid off. Coffee's gone like a dried lump in the bottom of the jar. It's so hard it's come away from the sides. But I'm thinking I can get a cup's worth out. So I pour an inch of boiling water from the kettle straight into the jar, just to see if I can soften it. Doesn't smell good, I must admit. I give it a prod with a teaspoon and then fetch our mugs off the mug tray and pour it into one of them. I'm thinking if I water it down and put lots of milk and sugar in it, it'll be all right. I give it a good stir. By the time I'm finished, it looks like a cup of coffee to me. "Alec," she's calling now. "Shouldn't keep a lady waiting for a cup of coffee, Alec." I'm coming. So I drop a tea bag in my mug and pour water on. I'll just let that brew while I take her ladyship through. Got to give a tea bag a good couple of minutes. I can't bear weak tea, me. Good strong cup of tea. Not too strong, mind. With a little drop of milk. Not too much, though. Don't like it milky. Just a little drop. People who put the milk in before it's finished brewing. Oh, no. All wrong. I'm not a fussy man about my tea, as long as it's right. I notice I've not got many tea bags left, though. Can't be doing with running out. That would never do. Not much milk left either. Anyway, I carry the coffee through to her and pop it on the coffee table. There's Jill on a coaster. Aren't you having one? Says Glynis. Me? No, gives me heartburn. Well, acid reflux or whatever the doctor calls it these days. Used to be heartburn. Oh, she looks a bit disappointed. I've got a cup of tea brewing, though. Won't be a mo. Oh, good, she says. Hurry up, then. I'm back in the kitchen, mashing the tea bag with a spoon, and I'm thinking it's quite a pleasant feeling to have someone in the house again. Feeling a bit sociable. I'm wishing I had a Jaffa cake to give her or something. I love a Jaffa cake, me. I always wonder how they get that orangey bit so orangey. Oranges, I suppose. The zest, probably, yeah. But I've only got half a saurine malt loaf, and that doesn't quite feel right, so I just take my tea through. Somehow she's lifting her mug up and trying to look at the bottom. Oh, don't spill it, I say. It's such a pretty mug, she says. I'm just looking for where it's from. And then I realise I've given her Jill's mug. It's Jill's mug. I just took it off the mug tree without thinking. And I've given it to Glynis. Without thinking. Force of habit. I don't use it myself, and, well, no one has used it since Jill. It's so pretty, she says. Do you know where it's from? I think it's Asda. Oh. I wouldn't know, Glynis. No, Jill bought it. It was Jill's mug. She used to use it. It's probably not special, just from Debenhams or somewhere. Might have been from Asda, I suppose. It's Jill's mug. Oh, and you've let me use it. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm honoured. Well, you know, it's just a mug. I know, she says, but even so. She had good taste, didn't she, your Jill? She did, yes. She must have, to find such a lovely man as you, Alec. Not many good ones left, you know. Is that so? Certainly is. You think you've found a good one, and then he turns out to be a piece of shit, Alec. Excuse my French. You're excused, Glynis. Do you miss her? Well, yeah, of course I do. Of course you do, Alec. Sorry, silly question. Of course you miss her. How long were you married? 37 years. 37? Yes. Well, no. I mean, it would have been 37 this year, you know, if she... 34 altogether, I suppose. Oh, my goodness, 34. That's still a long time, isn't it? Of course you miss her. Of course you do. She's quiet for a moment, sips at her coffee. I can see she pulls a little face when she tastes it.